Hey, what's going on, guys? I wanted to bring you a video coming from one of my favorite hiking spots up in Oregon, which is called Cascade Head outside of Lincoln City, right on the coast. I'm going to show you guys in a second what I'm looking at right here, but I am way off of the main trail. It's fenced off, you're not supposed to go down here, blah, 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 blah. So every time I've ever been up here, we usually just go on the main trail, follow the masses. It is a Sunday afternoon. It is absolutely beautiful out here. I knew it would be a little bit on the busy side. So there are about 20 to 30 people sitting up on, there's this main ledge everyone sits on. That's usually the break time, because the first half of this hike is through kind of forest, wooded area, and then you come up to these rolling clear hills. And off of those hills there's a peak where it has this huge cliff in this valley that you can sit down and watch. So everyone is stopped there, including myself, sitting down. I'm sitting here drinking on some Gatorade, and all of a sudden I overhear a conversation, and I've thought the same thing many times in my life. I hear the conversation of one guy talking to, must have been his girlfriend, his wife, and they're talking about how, wow, this view is so incredible, but they're looking way out at this peak, right? The same peak that I've looked at many times. They're looking out at this peak, and and he says, this view is incredible, but can you imagine how much better it is out there? Well, way over there. And she turns to him and says, yeah, but do you know how much extra work that is? Because it's not easy to get down here. You have to hop over the fence, you have to do the extra trek, all that kind of stuff. And that's where it instantly clicked in my head, you know, that right there is what separates those who are successful and those who are not. The masses, the average, the mediocre, they're all sitting on the ledge. That's where most of us are in life. Whether that's with your health and your fitness, whether your career, your business, work life, personal relationships, finances, spirituality, this can apply to any method, any area of your life. Everyone is sitting on the ledge thinking, wow, this is such a great view, I'm comfortable here. But that view out there, can you imagine what that view looks like out there? Most people cannot imagine it, and they don't want to because they know it's extra work to get there. So by simply me just making a decision, you know what? I don't care if there's a fence, I don't care if there's obstacles, I don't care if it's tough to get out there. I got up, I made the trek, and here's what I get to see now. Look at this. This is the Pacific Ocean at its best. Simply incredible, right? I get to sit here and look at this incredible view. No one else is around me. I get this all to myself right now. Soak this in, this is my therapy. Had a really long week. Found out that my grandpa passed. We had a service yesterday. Beautiful thing to go and attend, just to hear more about his life. And my grandpa and I didn't have a very close relationship the last few years of his life, but I have my best childhood memories include him and his adventures. And yesterday at his service, I learned a lot of things I didn't know. I didn't know he was such an adventurous spirit when he was younger. Had no idea, because I never took the time to get to know him on that deep of a level. And we got into the car. I'll never forget this moment, but we got back into the car afterwards, and my wife Trista looks at me and she says, now I know where you got it from. Because I've always been kind of the black sheep. I've been the adventurous one, the one who wants to, I've always had that feeling like there's got to be more in life than going to a damn job that you hate to barely make a paycheck that pays the bills. To do that for 40 years and turn around and retire on limited income and play golf the rest of my life? No, it sounds like bullshit. There's more to life than that. I've always thought that, but I've always wondered, where did that come from? Because I'm the only one like that in my family that I know of. And all of a sudden yesterday, I'm hearing these stories about my grandpa and some of his adventures. That's where I got it from. So today was a prime example of last night before I went to bed. I thought, you know, I'm going to go for a hike tomorrow. I'm just going to go unplug, going to go enjoy this nature, God's green earth, this amazing thing that we're given for such a short amount of time that most of us take for granted. I'm going to come out here and explore and just give into my adventurous spirit, which most of us have, but very few want to actually give into. We're holding on to God knows what in our lives. You know, we have these titles and these jobs and different things that we need to do in life. Take those hats off, guys. Just, you have an adventurous spirit, let it shine. That's what I'm out here doing today, and I feel fantastic. I feel on top of the world. I feel like me. And because I took that extra little step, that extra 1 degree of effort, I went from sitting up on that ledge, way, you can't even see it, way up there. I went from sitting on the edge with the masses, with the average. I put in a little bit of extra work to get out here, and now I get to enjoy this. It's just awesome. So I ask you, in your life, where you're at right now, again, this can be health and fitness, it could be business and work, personal relationships, whatever. Wherever you're at in life right now, really just ask yourself, am I sitting on the ledge with the masses, comfortable? Yeah, it's a good view. You can soak it in. Say ooh and ah. But what about the view that's out there at the peak? The top of that mountain, just a little bit extra effort. What's out there for me? That's what you need to ask yourself. And then even more importantly than asking yourself, you need to make an action plan that follows it. Get up and put in the work, because the results, guys, are flipping phenomenal. I'm gonna go soak this up a little bit longer. This has been Coach Chaz. Peace out, crew. I'll see you later.